and welcome to Skai's Retail Media Thursdays special edition at Amazon's Unboxed Conference 2025. We are at Lainey Wilson's bar and we're going to go upstairs and talk to some of our very special partners. Come along. Thank you. Super excited to welcome Molly Hopp with Havas Media Network. Welcome, Molly. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
here
you for
today.
having me.
Yeah, it's exciting to be here at Lainey Wilson's bar, listen to some live music. So why don't you introduce yourself, your role, your company a little bit more just to get folks better acquainted.
Yeah, so I'm Molly Hopp. I'm the managing partner for what we call Havas Market North America. So that encompasses everything from retail media, e-commerce, and also what we call organic strategy. So that's SEO for both brand.com and retailer, and really trying to wrap our head around AI and GEO and where that fits in the mix as well. So it's been a really exciting couple of years.
That's exciting.
So I'm Christina Hall. I'm the director of traffic. So that includes everything advertising on the e-commerce platform for Avenue 7 Media.
I'm Hillary Kupferberg. I lead performance marketing at Exteris, recently by Brain Labs, and I'm thrilled to be here collaborating with Skai and Amazon.
My name is Stephen Reagan. I'm the Chief Commerce and Media Officer at Mind Group. Mind Group's been around a little over 22 years.
Well, we're here at Unboxed Day 1.
We are.
What is your biggest takeaway from Day 1?
You know, I was excited to hear Amazon, and I do think they were talking about this a bit at CES, and I won't say AI, at least not yet. And it really is the impact of culture and commerce coming together. So they talked about it in context of Amazon Live, but really just the impact that it's having of really the role of influencers doing it in the right way and at the right time. And I really do think that that's really important, thinking about just that relationship between that final purchase to that influencer to the experience that the consumer is really looking for and doing it in an authentic way, which we don't always do, right? And so I really enjoyed the examples they gave of how it could be authentic and really part of someone's life and bringing that to life through Amazon Live.
This year, it felt like the focus was really tied to the connectivity within the funnel and measurement across it. So I think that's largest takeaway, and I think also within that, I'm trying to read between the lines of what Amazon is saying, and it feels like Amazon is really going for a top-down approach. The gist of everything I heard is, hey, we're going to lead with upper funnel. It's kind of the gateway, the entry point for brands.
Like every year, a ton of exciting announcements as Amazon continues to be disruptive and create some really fascinating, exciting tools. I think as a general statement, it's a carryover from the last couple of years in the sense that, Amazon seems to be really gold at the democratization of insights, capabilities, tools. AI is the backbone now, but really it's making these sophisticated capabilities available for brands of any size and shape really around the globe. So I think that's been the biggest takeaway is, the next iteration or the next chapter of Amazon's kind of push to make these things available for not just the big guys, but any brand kind of in between.
The biggest takeaway for me is definitely that it's about omnichannel. It's not just on one platform. Brands should definitely look out how they advertise and what their message is across all of their platforms, and really look into how they can integrate that. That was a big takeaway, and how Amazon is really integrating it with AMC, with DSP, but also their one channel or one dashboard now integrating sponsored ads and DSP. So very exciting. I'm excited.
What are you most excited for?
It's hard to say, but I think the couple of things that really stood out to me today, the creative agent, I think that's, they've been working on those creative kind of optimization, AI-driven creative tools for a while, and seems like they've really cracked the code in a big way. So it's super exciting to really just have the scale, the speed, the agility from a creative perspective, really backed by, how can we connect the right advertising, the keywords, this audience to the right creative to ultimately, pull them through the funnel. So that one's really exciting. Sponsored product video, that's another huge one. So it was.
Honestly, the way in which, similar to Celeste with Skai, the way we can start to talk to Amazon's new ad agent and glean those really deep AMC insights. That's going to be a really big evolution.
No, I'm super excited, and I know that you're heavy users of Celeste, and I was thinking that as well, thinking how Celeste will be talking to their ad agent. It's going to be really interesting.
Yes, it's been so fun being a beta partner with you and the whole Skai team. We've learned so much.
I am excited because I do feel like what we're hearing from Amazon, what we're doing within Havas as an organization is, I think, really thoughtful approach to something that we could be really reactionary to. And I think a lot of the theme we heard is that we understand that this is important. We understand that it's impacting everything that we're doing, from thinking about the creative aspect of it to making sure that AI sits on top of like sound data. And so I'm excited about how thoughtful people are being about AI, including Amazon.
After hearing all of this, how do you think it's going to impact your 2026 media strategy?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important, not just for us, but every single one of our clients are saying, is our agency partner. Amazon has evolved, and they are full funnel, they are an ad network, they touch everything. And so we really need to be smart about not having those barriers between, is this an e-commerce? Is this, driving to a sale or not? You really need to think about that end-to-end consumer experience. And so that's something that we were thinking about, but I just really feel like it was echoed through every conversation and every presentation today.
I think it's really about that omni-channel presence and really helping brands to understand, not just talking about Amazon or one platform anymore, but what are they doing on these other platforms, and how can we integrate that and speak the same language now, right? So that I heard that a lot today. It's about reinforcing that message that brands have, and I'm excited to really help them to do that.
Good.
So that's the biggest thing for me, and how it changes the strategy. I think we've always looked at it that way, but now we have the tools to actually do it. So that's cool.
I mean, all of our brands right now are really concerned about AI, and specifically how retail is changing as an arm of AI. And I think today we've kind of got a glimpse of where the retailer is heading. So for instance, like, we have brands that we're rethinking their SEO strategy, and it's now a GEO strategy. We have to think through, hey, how do you show up within a conversation with a chatbot? And I think today, I've been really concerned at this point that ads would in some way like roll into output of a given chat. What Amazon highlighted today with the capability to actually service ads against specific prompts as the result is a huge deal. And so, I think this is going to be the first year of testing and trying to identify the viability of running more AI-centric campaigns. So I think that just as a team, we have to be buttoned up and ready to talk about AI and AI's impact on retail.
It's that's a tough one, because I think inherently in this industry, you have to be constantly evolving that strategy every single year. This year is different in the sense of how and where you need to lean into, but the fact that you have to iterate and change, that's no different, right? So, in broad strokes, I think it's continuing to look at Amazon in that full funnel view, right? It's not just a place to buy things, it's a place to learn, discover, shop, window shop, all of it. So, really continuing to think about how more creative capabilities, video in particular, can really help achieve that full funnel sort of approach just with Amazon.
Honestly, a little relieved. We don't have to change much. It very much aligns with the roadmap we have in place and the priorities, so very comforting to know that we are in lockstep with all the announcements being made today, and it builds confidence to know that we are all working towards similar goals.
Well, 3 rapid fire questions for you, very quick. So if Alexa had your personality, what would she be like?
I think she would be very energetic and speak very fast.
I love it. That's perfect.
Fun, a little bit chaotic, and always kind.
Okay, I love that.
Well, that's a tough one. I feel like reserved, unexpectedly reserved.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your favorite show on Amazon Prime Video?
The one we're watching right now is Landman.
Love that show.
So good.
Great show.
Don't tell me the end.
Billy Bob Thornton, he does such a great job. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with The Boys. It's a crazy show, not for the faint of heart, but it is fascinating and kind of a peek behind what I think society could be in a world like that.
You know, I think it's The Boys.
That is so hard, and I know it's rapid fire, but like we watch Prime like all the time. But I would say right now it's probably Reacher because we're binge watching that.
Okay.
Yes.
And then last purchase on Amazon.
It was actually 3 lip balms with s'mores and like fall kind of themes.
Oh, that's great.
Honestly, a portable charger for this trip.
I bought a meat thermometer for the kitchen.
Okay.
I upgraded, it was worth $14.99, I'll tell you what. So, you know, my steaks are perfectly cooked these days. It's a good decision.
I bought a rain jacket for me.
Good.
I'm loving it so far.
Oh gosh, maybe embarrassing. I use Grande Lash.
Okay.
One of my coworkers during the pandemic, when all we could see was this part of our faces, we were always trying to figure out what to do. And she was using Grande Lash, and I swear she looked amazing. So I've been using that since 2020.
Wow, your eyelashes look amazing.
It's my repeat purchase with them. So yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time, your partnership, sitting down here with us, and enjoy the rest of Unboxed.
Thank
and
you.
Safe travels home too.
Thank you.